Hi, I'm weather forecaster Liam. Here are your top weather stories and headlines. Do we have a possibility for another round of severe storms in the south? Plus, we will be taking a look who could see 90-degree temperatures and who will be seeing snow. We also have some 2019 hurricane news for you. All coming up on TRA Weather. Alright, let's get to that hurricane news for you. In October 2018, Hurricane Michael, a large Category 4 hurricane, made landfall on the Florida Panhandle and affected millions across multiple states. As of a few days ago, the National Weather Service, after surveying the damage, has bumped up Michael's winds to 160 miles an hour instead of keeping it at 155 miles an hour. That officially makes Hurricane Michael a Category 5 hurricane at landfall. There has only ever been 3 Category 5 hurricanes recorded to ever make landfall on U.S. soil. Michael will now be a part of that group as the 4th. Here's Hurricane Michael's final report. It formed October 7, 2018 and dissipated October 16th. Its highest winds were 160 miles an hour and its lowest pressure was 919 millibars. It caused 31 direct fatalities and 43 indirect fatalities, and it caused $25.1 billion in damage. Hurricane Michael will go down as one of the worst hurricanes in U.S. history. The National Weather Service also released all 21 of the 2019 hurricane names in alphabetical order, which is the order they will go in: Andrea, Barry, Chantel, Dorian, Erin, Ferdinand, Gabriel, Humberto, Imelda, Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nestor, Olga, Pablo, Rebecca, Sebastian, Tanya, Van, and Wendy. Alright, now let's get to our severe threat. This storm will be affecting about the entire southeast, and I'm expecting the main tornado threat to be southern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, parts of eastern and central Mississippi, along with eastern Texas. Anywhere else, I'm not seeing too much of a possibility. I overlooked the Cape and the tornado signature tools, and I didn't see much there. But not saying it won't happen, but the chances are slim. Alright, now let's time it out for you. This is about 8 p.m. Central Time. Let's go to about 3 a.m. Central Time. As you can see, it's making its way towards Louisiana and western Arkansas, and it's exiting the state of Texas. I'm really expecting the tornadoes to be in here in these supercells. Those were we gotta watch out for. And the Cape starts kicking in the available energy at around 4 a.m. So right in the middle of the night for western Mississippi. Well, it's starting to go towards western Mississippi and the entire state of Louisiana. Central might get spared, but I think it's going to be everywhere, as well as Arkansas. Let's go a little further in time. They really start to get ramped up now. This is now about 8 a.m. There's a line now with the storm, and it's approaching Mississippi. And there might be a line in front of it. I'm not expecting that one to have much. This line right here is going to cause the majority of the tornadoes, hail, and wind. Alright, now let's go to about noon. Line may weaken a bit, not by much though. It's still in Mississippi, mostly central Mississippi. Starting to get its way to Alabama. Don't think it'll be there in time. Western Tennessee, maybe some stuff there. Not expecting too much. Southern Missouri, southern Illinois, and northern Arkansas. Alright, let's go to the southeast future radar. Alright, let's move forward in time a little more. This is nearing around dinner time Thursday night. The low pressure system is still over northern Arkansas right now. Getting some pretty decent storms in southern Illinois and southeastern Missouri. I'm not expecting the storms to be too severe up there. I feel like the main threat is going to be in Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas. And as we go a little further in time, you can see low pressure system is over western Kentucky right now. There will be some cells that develop in Alabama and Georgia and some in northern Florida. I'm not expecting that to be too bad either. This is currently around 6 a.m. Friday morning. Yeah, not expecting the storms to be very bad in Alabama, Georgia, maybe some hail. I'm not seeing any tornadoes in northern Florida. Again, main threat is going to be Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, eastern Texas, maybe towards western Tennessee, southern Missouri, maybe Illinois. Don't think it'll reach up that far, though. It's about as far as it'll go if it does. Alright, let's go further. And the storm is mainly to the northeast. That'll just bring some pretty heavy rain, not much in the way of tornadoes, maybe some hail, maybe some winds, but not too much. This is currently around 2 p.m. Friday afternoon. Let's go a little further. Now, we have some higher CAPE values in South Carolina and North Carolina. Now let's go back a little further. You see there's some cells in South Carolina. I'm actually expecting this to be a line. You can kind of see where it would be. I'm expecting it to be like that. I'm expecting South Carolina to have the possibility of a tornado or two, as well as North Carolina. You see where that line gets fired up towards the coast. This will be where this is right in this eastern North Carolina area. This is when the biggest chance for tornadoes will be, I do believe, excluding Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, and Texas. This will be the second chance for tornadoes. Let's go a little further now. This is now Friday night in the evening, a little after dinner time. Storm is about off the coast now. It's not much of a threat to anyone except the coast of North Carolina. You will have to keep your eyes out all the way until about midnight Friday. Alright, here's your TRA Torcons. We have a 3 in eastern Texas, a 4 in the entire state of Louisiana and southern Arkansas. We have a 2 for western Tennessee, maybe a 2. I would give that probably a 1 in southern Illinois, and a 2 for southeastern Missouri. We have a 4 for Mississippi, the entire state, 2 for Alabama for the entire state, 2 for Georgia in the entire state, 1 for northern Florida. I do not think the storm will get past the city of Orlando. I'm going to give that probably a 0 or less than a 1. We have a 3 for the Carolinas, both South and North Carolina. Your chances for a tornado might be a little more towards the coast, if anywhere in the Carolinas, and a 1 for the eastern Tennessee in the state of Kentucky. Alright, is winter finally over? Well, here's the 6 to 10 day temperature probability outlook. For the southeast, much of south central and southwest United States, yes, winter seems to be over, and seems summer may even be early. Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, southeastern Tennessee, you will be very much above average. Though north central, Minnesota, Dakotas, Montana, doesn't look like your winter's quite over yet. In fact, let's go out a little further to the 8 to 14 day temperature probability outlook, and it's still showing the north central still below average even 2 weeks out. Southeast still above average. Looks like your winter is over. Well, cold air in the north and moisture in the north can only mean one thing: possibility of snow. This is the GFS model. Let's go forward in time to Saturday evening. Alright, this is around 5 o'clock Saturday, and it's showing some snow for Wisconsin and Minnesota, and maybe even parts of Iowa and northern Illinois. Let's go a little further now to 9 p.m. Saturday night. Still showing some snow for Wisconsin, northeastern Iowa, southeastern Minnesota. Let's go a little further now. Looks to be Chicago's in the snow now. This is about midnight Saturday. So still showing some snow for southern Wisconsin and going over to Michigan. Alright, here's the total accumulated snowfall forecast for this storm. It's showing up to 9 inches in Wisconsin. I do not think that's going to happen. This is trying to paint a picture of how the snow is going to fall. I don't think it's going to fall that much. I would keep an eye out in northeastern Iowa, may even get down to Chicago. I'm predicting about probably at this moment 1 inch. I can see this storm squeezing out about 4, maybe 3 inches. That's about as much as I can see. It'd be along the southern Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, and northeastern Iowa. That's where the bulk of this snow will be. Now, you're seeing some snow up here too. This is 12 inches. That's quite a bit, though that will not happen. Western Minnesota and northeastern South Dakota, it's showing some snow here. I'm expecting maybe 2 to 3 inches along this area. Now, I don't expect any more than that. Alright, I'm about to show you the GFS FV3 model. Very different, as you can see. Very, very different. So what you want to do, and please do not look at the 12 inches in Chicago, that's not going to happen. What you want to do is put those two models together. What are both the models saying? We have snow, southern Wisconsin, northeastern Iowa still, and a little bit of snow in north and eastern South Dakota. And see, this one's not painting any snow in western Minnesota, and I believe that will happen. So definitely keep an eye on this storm. It will definitely change these amounts. I'm not expecting it to be too much. This will probably be the last major snowfall for the winter. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, TRA Weather. Thank you. See you next time.